Vipi waseuni index toka box to box, and it's race week. Gravel Trap will be live at the junction on Sunday. Bahrain GP, first race of the year. And before we even get to that first race, remember, you need to make your fantasy teams, and deadline is on Saturday. Speaking of fantasy, there's some changes that have been made this year. There's some features that I need to introduce to you guys, because I know some guys still don't know. Now, watanza kucheza fantasy after week 3 ama kituka hiyo. But guys, lazima mchanuke. This time ni kuchanuka, sindio? So first change is that this year you'll be able to pick 2 constructors as opposed to 1. You still have that $100 million budget, so you will have to find a way to squeeze in all these people. But the prices have been adjusted a bit. Again, there's no dynamic pricing, so the prices don't just change as the week goes. The price change only happens once, and that happens at the beginning of the race week. The prices will change once, and that's it for that week. Something else they've added this year is fastest lap for the constructors. So for example, a Mercedes car gets fastest lap. Those points will be added to the drivers of that team. So Russell and Hamilton will both get points for fastest lap. Streaks will not be a part of F1 this season, but we have 2 times multiplier, which we call DRS boost. All this, it's like having a captain in FPL. If you put the captain on that guy, then he gets double points. The only difference is last year, that driver had to cost below 20 million. This year, it's on for anyone. Hamilton could get a DRS boost, or Verstappen could get a DRS boost. So DRS boost is live this year. It's live. And the boosters have been increased from 2 to 6 this season. We still have the wildcard where you can just change your entire team at no cost, and there's a 3 times multiplier called extra DRS. You need to be very careful how you use it. There's also some new boosters this year. If your driver scores negative points, it's not going to add to your total score. You're not going to get that negative. It's a boost that you can place on your team, and anyone with negative points doesn't actually affect your total score. And on top of that, your DRS boost will automatically be given to the driver with the most points in your team that week. Another cool feature they've added is called Final Fix. So Final Fix will be able to make one change between qualifying and the race. Normally deadline is qualifying. So when Q1 starts, that's the deadline. You can't make any changes. But with Final Fix, you could make one change between qualifying and race day. The final new booster is called Limitless. Limitless allows you to change your entire team for 1 week at no cost. This is like a free hit in FPL. Finally, there'll be 2 free substitutions every week, with a maximum of 1 being carried over to the next week. But remember, these carryovers don't accumulate. So once you get to 3, that's the maximum. So if you don't change your team for 4 weeks, you don't get 5 subs, you'll still have 3. For every extra sub you make, it's still -4. Same as FPL. So here's the code to the Box to Box League. Guys, join, be a part of Box to Box Lights Out. We're going to do amazing content throughout the year. And don't forget, it's race week. We're going to Bahrain. Na tupatane Junction Sunday. Peace!